Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, the Hunter. Welcome back to the Baseball Head 3. And hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So we're here now, back at the hut, with our weekly Mad Dog Meltdown, something that isn't that important. And he's having a meltdown. This is, I guess he did this on first take. As you know, every week we do this sort of weekly meltdowns with the dog, and just craziness and really screaming at the top of his lungs about stuff that's really, quite frankly, at the end of the day, not that important. But here we are. So please hit the subscribe button. The channel's doing great. Almost partially monetized. So we're going to get there very quickly. Going to get to 500 subs and then 1,000 subs on this little channel. It's really the best channel I've ever done. But it's all because of you. Thank you. But here's some awful announcing. Chris Russo shreds Tom Brady for conflict of interest while excusing Troy Aikman. Oh boy. Quote, the NFL is going to allow Brady to call the games on Fox and also pick the Raiders coach. Well, yeah, because he's Tom Brady, dog. It's Tom Brady. Christopher Mad Dog Russo's okay with Troy Aikman double dipping as a broadcaster and NFL team advisor. But he joins the line of Tom Brady. As the Las Vegas Raiders prepare for a total rebuild, the organization has confirmed it will lean heavily on its minority owner. Now, I have a question. What does Tom Brady know about hiring a coach? Doesn't. That's why the Raiders are probably one of the worst teams in sports right now. Fox broadcaster and 7-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady throughout the process. Similarly, Adam Scheffler recently reported the Miami Dolphins hired Monday Night Football analyst Troy Aikman to help in their search for a new general manager. Now, what does Aikman know about hiring a general manager or a coach? Doesn't know anything. Brady has stronger ties and influence over the Raiders as a minority owner, whereas Aikman is more of an advisor with the Dolphins. But there's a potential for both to be perceived as a conflict of interest. Wednesday morning on First Take, Russo took the bait with Brady, but not Aikman. I mean, really, dog. I understand my buddy Aikman. He's a consultant. He doesn't own the team with the Dolphins. What is Brady doing? Russo ranted in his What Are You Mad About segment. He's mad about everything every week. The NFL is going to allow Brady to call the games on Fox and also pick the Raiders coach. He's an owner. You can do one of the other. You can't do both. I mean, this is ridiculous. The guy who's going to call a game this weekend is going to pick the Raiders coach and the quarterback and the number one pick. They didn't say that. They said the coach. Say any of that stuff. Brady's going to sit there now and he's going to call the game this week in Philadelphia. And at the same time, he's going to have his cell phone going on to see who's a candidate to coach the Raiders. Who says that? What are you making that up, dog? That's bad. That is a bad look. It's entirely reasonable to look at Brady being a prominent NFL broadcaster while simultaneously being involved in the Raiders coaching search as a conflict of interest. But you have to at least acknowledge the similarities in Aikman calling NFL games for ESPN while being involved in the Dolphins general manager search. See, the problem is not so much that he's he's an owner, and he's doing these games. That's the problem. I mean, that's the conflict. Is that he's, Brady being an owner and doing NFL games, that's strange. But they allow it because it's Tom Brady, And Aikman, as great of a player he was, he's not Tom Brady. Russo gave Aikman a pass because he's not an owner. But even if Russo does have a problem with Aikman advising the Dolphins, he probably wouldn't go on First Take and shred that Monday Night Football announcer with the same vitriol he directed at Brady, because they're ESPN colleagues, they're co-workers, which can kind of be viewed as a conflict of interest in and of itself. The conflict of interest, accusations no bounds, but that's the crazy thing too. If he was being fair, he should say, look, I don't think Aikman should be doing it either. And he works at ESPN like I do. If he said that, I don't think people would have a problem. But that's Doggy for you. This is how Dog is. This meltdown again. Over what? Nothing important. I'm surprised there weren't any comments about these obscure players from Major League Baseball in the 1940s. and Miller Huggins, you know, and John McGraw, you know, all these sort of managers from like 100 years ago from Major League Baseball, you know. Well, you let me know what you think about this video, and of course, again, please hit the subscribe button. I want to get to 500 subs very quickly. Get partially monetized. We're close to getting the hours there. And I thank you for watching. Have a good day. I'll see you later.